Hey Vibemakers, it's Lila with LB Novelties, and today we are doing a review of this new planner that was sent to me from the company Enlightenment. They asked me if I would like to review this, and I said of course, because I love reviewing stationery items, planner items here on my YouTube channel. So when they reached out to me, they told me they would send me out a planner and that I could choose a color. So I chose this one, of course, because I love teals and blues. This is their Turquoise Undated Planner. And this one is a B5 size planner that they sent me. The B5 size is 7 by 10 inches, so it's pretty large. I'll show you a comparison to my A5 bullet journal notebook that I've been using. So this is from Scribbles That Matter, and this one is smaller in comparison to this. So this is really nice to travel with, but this is a really good size planner to have on your desktop, or if you're using it at home or at your office. It's a really nice size planner. So this is what it looks like. Really beautiful color. Now this one is not a hardbound cover. This is a softbound cover. And when I mean hardbound is that one's hardbound. It's pretty sturdy, the Scribbles That Matter, but this one is still a good substantial size. It does come with an elastic band to hold your planner together. This does not have a pen loop, which I love the fact that I have a pen loop in my other notebook, but I still love this color and just the feel of this. So we're gonna try it out and see if it really does well with pens, because that's one of my things that I like to check in regards to planners. So this one retails for $27.99, and if you get the smaller size one, which is your travel size, that one is $23.99, and it would be a 5.83 inch by 8.27 inch. So this one is $27.99 because of its base of its size. Okay, so this planner is a little different than your regular planner. When I did a little reading of what the company is, it basically is a planner that has 3 things in mind. It helps you to track your meditation, organize and set your goals, and reflect and reach enlightenment. So it's a really different type of planner than I've used before. It is basically to help you with meditation, gratitude, and the whole concept of enlightenment is based off of Buddha. So they have this really beautiful like lotus flower design here, and then it just says Enlightenment Planner embossed onto the cover. And this cover is vegan leather. So this is your front cover, and then you can put down your name. It says this planner belongs to. If found, please return to receive good karma. So it already kind of gives you an idea of what this planner is going to be like. And it says start every day with an attitude of gratitude. So when they reached out to me, I thought, okay, well, for sure this is something that I can share with my Vibemakers, because I'm all about meditation, gratitude, and just trying to live a life where you're promoting positive vibes. So I was like, let me just check this out. So you get your welcome page, and it says the word Buddha means the enlightened one. However, enlightenment is not reserved for the divine. Enlightenment is a state we can all reach. It takes wisdom, pure morals, meditation, and generally speaking, many lifetimes. The Enlightenment Planner is a way to help you organize and track your goals, reflect on your thoughts, and make the most of each day, all while guiding you through the principles of Buddhism. After all enlightened life is reached one day at a time. So if you are someone that practices or a Buddhist, this is a planner for you. If you don't, I don't practice Buddhism, but I still am interested in just seeing what this planner is about and how you can use it to kind of, promote positive vibes. So that's kind of why I wanted to review it. And then it just kind of goes into a purpose. And they have this section right here where it explains to you the teachings of Buddha and the 4 Noble Truths, the Eightfold Path, all of this information if you are interested in getting more into this. And then they explain how the planner is broken down into a monthly overview, which includes meditation, things to let go, sustainability goals, and mood tracker. And then there's the monthly view, a weekly view, creative space, reflection, and year-end review. Okay, so then the next page has color to calm the mind. So it has the world map. And how I would use this is just a color where I have been, maybe, If you just wanted to use it just to kind of color to calm your mind, well, of course you could do that. But I think this would be a fun way to kind of keep track of where you've traveled. And then it just has a quote right here from Buddha. It says, "As you walk and eat and travel, be where you are, otherwise you will miss most of your life." I will say these sheets are not as thick as my A5. My A5 is 160 GSM. This does not have any reference to what the thickness of the paper is in the packaging that was sent to me or their website. So I'm not 100% sure the thickness of this, but I can see through. So I feel like pens will bleed through, but we will do a test today. But I just wanted to let you guys know, if you are coloring this, I would think maybe colored pencils would be the best option, because I think they might bleed through if you use like a Sharpie S Note or a mild liner, but we can give it a little try out. And then right here I have my monthly overview. So again, it's the monthly goals, meditation, things to let go, sustainability goals. And these are undated, so you would just put the month right here. And then you get a mood tracker, which is cool. So it already comes prepared as a kind of like a bullet journal setup. And then you have the 4 colors. It's pretty cool that you can do a little mood tracking at the same time. And then you have your monthly view, which I like that they have this monthly setup. And then they have kind of meditation to do for the month. You could take notes. And then again, undated, so you would just put your date here and your month there. And then it goes into your weekly view. So this is a vertical style layout. What intrigued me of this is in the bottom it says meditate and hydrate, which is some things that I already keep track of in my happy planner. So that's why I was like, let me see how this looks like, especially for some of you that might just want something really super simple and not have to worry about, you know, multiple planners. This is an option, but I want to test it out too to make sure it can withstand all our penmanship and stuff. But in the bottom here it says acts of kindness, weekly affirmation. Up here is the weekly view, so you could put the dates, and then it does have the days Monday through Sunday, and you would just have to date it. This grayed in section, shaded in section is goals. So I like the layout of this and how it's placed, and you have these options because it's kind of similar to what I do, and that's, I'm telling you, this is kind of what intrigued me. I'm like, this is similar to what I have set up, like where I'm making sure I'm keeping track of my positive affirmations, gratitude. I like this acts of kindness section, meditation, hydration. So it's really different. It does also come with a bookmark. So it matches your, it's like a turquoise ribbon. It matches your cover. So I like that. And so you get your weekly spreads basically for the month. So let's count how many are in a month. So you have 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5. So you get 5 weeks worth of spreads for each month. So this is your reflection, and this would be your creative space. So you get a grid line piece of paper. The grid line is dark. The lines itself are dark. So it's not like your, if you were having a bullet journal, how it's kind of light. This is grid dot. This is pretty dark. So that's the only thing I think. I wish it was a little bit of a lighter gray on this, just if you're drawing and stuff, so these lines don't just pop out at you. So that's my only thing. I wish this was a little bit lighter. So reflection, it says my biggest accomplishment this month, how daily meditation changed the way I feel, achievements I'm still striving for, rate your happiness for this month. And then it has 1 through 5. And then it has a quote down on the bottom. So I like this concept of, you know, checking in with yourself at the end of the month. So if you were to be using this planner as a meditation planner, it's something really cool that you can kind of keep track of what you've done in the month. Maybe it's a wellness planner. I could see this being more of a wellness planner to take care of your mind, body, and soul than just like a daily planner that you would use for work and stuff. But I mean, I think you could still use it for work, for your on-the-go errands, but I really feel like this is set up more for wellness, in my opinion. So you have your creative space, and then you start your next month. So that's basically how it's set up. You always get your monthly overview, a mood tracker, the monthly view, your 5 weekly views, and then it ends off with the reflection and creative space. So we'll get to the back pocket now. And I think I'll do some test trials on these pages, because at the end of your last month, you do get a couple of pages of this grid line. Again, I wish it was a little bit more of a faint line to it, so you can, you know, get really creative with it without it being too prominent. And then there's these pages back here that are just blank white ones. This one is a little bit of a thicker cardstock, and then these are just like how the other pages are. And then you get to your back section where you have a back pocket, which is cool. I love that these A5s and B5s that I've been seeing have back pockets. And then you get to your back cover. And again, it's just really simple of a planner. Okay, so I'm gonna do the pen test on this back sheet because this is white in the back, so that way we can see it really clearly if it bleeds through and just how it looks. And then we will date and kind of test out one of these weekly spreads. I might decorate one, we'll see. So I'm gonna bring out some of my S notes. Let's bring out some mild liners. What else do we use? We use, I have a Sharpie fine pen. Do I have my Papermates? Yes, let's get a Papermate marker out. And I think that's pretty much, maybe I should bring out a gel pen. So I'll bring out a gel pen just to see what's the best to use for this. So here's Papermate. Okay, well, it's not that. Okay. We'll keep doing all of them, and then we'll do a final, you know, look at each one. So let's see how that looks. Okay, so yes, you do have bleed through. Bring this up close so you can see this. Try to get this to zoom in. So you do get a little bit of bleed through, well, a lot of bleed through. To me, that's the only issue is like if I'm using these pens, it will be seen through the weekly view. So the G2 is not as visible. I think Papermate would actually be, Papermate would be okay. The mild liners aren't that prominent. The Sharpies for sure will not be something I can use with this. The Sharpie fine one is okay. Yeah. So Papermate for sure, I think it's a safe bet, and so is your mild liners. Sharpies are not, Sharpie S notes are not gonna cut it for this. All right, the last one I wanna try out is my Tombow markers because I have been using these in my Scribbles That Matter notebook. And I really love Tombow markers. All right. Okay, that one actually wasn't that bad. Okay, so maybe we can use Tombow markers. Yeah, it's not going through. Again, this is a pretty dark color. I picked a dark gray, so I wanted to pick something that was dark. But that one didn't seep through, so that's a good choice. All right, so we have our first weekly view here, and I will do this for August 3rd through the 9th just to kind of try it out and see. So I think I'm gonna pull out my Papermate marker, but in black. Or should I stick to the blue? I think I'll do blue just because this is a lot of neutral in here, so we got a little bit of color. So we're just gonna write in August, and then it's gonna be 8/3. So this is the only thing is you're gonna have to date these every time. If that's not a problem to you guys, then you're good to go. All right, I just want to see how that did. Okay, that was good. It didn't, you can't really see it. I could see it faintly, but it's not as, I thought it would be a little bit more visible. So August is a little bit, let me just see if I can bring this up so you guys can see. Try to get this to zoom in. All right. So if you can see it, it's faintly, you can see August right there. But I think that's okay. Again, I feel though for the price, I would expect a little bit thicker paper, just because I feel like that's one of my things, at least not pet peeve, but like I feel like if I'm gonna buy a planner and like the quality of the paper, I want it to be able to kind of have creative freedom in it in regards to what I use to use pens or markers. But I think it's okay. So let's just kind of decorate this and see how it looks like with stickers and washi and how it will look through the paper, and kind of just see what a layout looks like in this. All right, so I'm gonna use the Stargazer Mini. I haven't used this one in a long time. I think I've only used it a couple of times. And I thought it'd be a fun little spread to go along with this theme. And I love that they have different size boxes, so I think it'd be fun to kind of carry through ideas with this. So I want to see what color scheme I want to do. I really like this blue themed one and the star washi. So let's just start kind of placing stickers down and seeing how it looks, and then go from there. Okay, Vibemakers, the spread is done, and I actually enjoyed planning in this. I definitely recommend if you have mini stickers, they work really nicely with this, like this vertical line, and then it was fun to kind of add accent pieces to this. So sometimes like these stickers that I sometimes use them, but not as often as I'd like. This is a really cool way to use them, is in this type of layout, and I had a lot of fun actually decorating this spread. I don't know, I had fun doing it, and I would, again, like I was worried, I'm like, is this pen gonna bleed through? But I wrote a little bit here, and it didn't bleed through as much as I thought it would. So it's not super visible. It's like faintly visible, but not to the point where it's gonna bother me much. So that makes me happy, because I thought I would be seeing all my writing when I plan in this. I like that I have, like, you know, this, I switched out my goals to note to self. So some things that I'd like to accomplish in the week. Again, I just decorated this bottom portion because you could fill this in at the end of the week. And then right here, I did fill out a couple of spaces because my mom's birthday is on the 7th. Voting day is on the 4th. You saw me switch this out because I thought this was Tuesday. I was a little confused when I was planning on this. But that's what it looks like up close. So it's actually pretty cute once you actually decorate it and have fun with it. I actually enjoyed planning in this planner, so I might keep trying this out. I just had to figure out what I will use this for as a planner. But I think it's really cool, even if it's like maybe a work planner or just on the go. It is pretty big for on the go, but it's still pretty cool to use this. Again, I think it's a nice size, like if you work at an office and have this as a desk space, and maybe something you could kind of follow through with you during the day of making sure you're taking care of your wellness, especially during this time. But I actually enjoyed doing this, so I'm happy. And then again, I could probably come back later and decorate the monthly, but I wanted to just try out a weekly spread for you guys so you guys can see what it looks like. I did notice though that the stickers lifted up really nicely, and I like that too. Sometimes I have trouble lifting my Happy Planner stickers off of the Happy Planner paper. So I don't know what their paper is made of, that it was so easy to kind of just lift my stickers off a page. The only one I struggled with was this one, but the other ones were really easy to lift. So yeah, that's the basic setup of my spread and the review of this awesome planner from Enlightenment. Again, I'm so excited to keep sharing reviews on fun stationery items, planner items, anything that, you know, us planners love to use. So hopefully you like this video. Make sure to hit the like button if you do enjoy these review videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new to my channel. And as always, guys, peace and love.